King's Cafe, this is my backyard, this is my home. Shout out my big bro Lean, who was just in here. Just about everything I do, this is where I'm gonna do it at.
Yeah, shout out King's Cafe. Thanks for having us, man.
But it's always authentic. Like,
Yeah.
that's big bro. I fuck with him. You see what he doing? We at King's. And this time I rep every time we do something. You know what I mean?
I'm definitely say, man. Let's you want to bring him on for a second?
Yeah, come on, man. Let's interview Big Bro real quick.
Gary say if you want to, Gary say you want to share the mic with him real quick, or what's up, bro? So Gary say,
you know what I mean?
Gary
For
say,
sure.
Nice to meet you, bro.
This Lean.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Yeah, so you know, bro, like just like I told him, like when my friends were coming to King Cafe, I remember, like he said, I don't know if Stanton was the correct street, but like I remember it was small when it first started, like because when I went through the front door, I'm thinking that this was the only part. I'm like, oh wait, there's a side door now. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, like they really expanded. So how did you even come up with the idea just to even start King's Cafe?
So back in the day, dabbled in the streets a little bit, but I was a party and club promoter. So I liked going out, and I went out a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel as though I had a lot to celebrate, whether I was depressed, whether I was getting to it, I was happy. We went out, right? We went out and celebrated. That was an era of us celebrating, late 90s, early 2000s. That's what Philly did. We went out. So a lot of that came about. So I was going out so much, and I was spending so much money, and I was realizing the price of liquor, right? The bottles and the price of liquor from the store, the state store, to in the club was a hell of a difference. It was a hell of a difference, right? So I feel as though I was like, man, you know what? How can I do this so much? How can I capitalize off of it? You know what I'm saying? That's when I became a party and club promoter. And we used to go to different spots, like, you know what I mean? Whether it was a cafe, restaurant, lounge, we was doing it different. Like Philly had clubs, but we used to go to like the smaller spots, like the cafes, the clubs, the bars, and
Like
things
the lounges,
like that.
the lofts and stuff.
Yeah,
I was going to the lofts before. I was going to the lofts and stuff before they were even popular out here and shit.
And introducing ourselves to them, and you know what I mean, you know, figuring out they slow days. Listen, y'all get the bar, we get the door, we'll figure it out at the end, right? But we was bringing a hell of a crowd, and we built such a relationship with some of the owners, and I started to see some of the lifestyles that they was having inside of this. So it was always on my mind that I thought I was gonna promote my way to getting a restaurant, bar, club, whatever it was. And I mean, I was a party and club promoter for like 30 years, so it never really happened. Life started happening, started having the kids. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just be dad on deck. I'm gonna just fall back, let life happen, pay the bills. And I really just started working on myself. Like I started working on myself, like getting healthy, right? Started making me the main goal, right? Waking up every day happy. And the opportunity came back. Like my partner that I do this with, shout out to Chad, right? He had a breakfast store on Ogans, and he wanted to do something different with it. But me, myself, I don't even know, at the time, like, you know what I mean? I don't even know how to boil water. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, like, I don't know why you keep coming to me with this opportunity of opening a restaurant. I'm thinking, like, I don't even know how to cook. So like you said, it was a small restaurant at the time. So I'm not thinking about the big picture at the time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And it was one of those days where I had to really sit back and think, like, why does opportunity keep coming to me? And it was something that I really asked for and didn't even know it. Like I, went to one of them vision board parties, started pasting shit on the cardboard and all that shit.
Yeah.
And then one day I went and found my first vision board, and I was checking shit off. I was like, damn, I did this, I did that. Damn, I did this. I did that, right?
Facts. That's
right
what it's about.
Smack there in the top right-hand corner, it was like I must have cut out of a magazine. It was like a black guy, restaurant owner, standing over people, like, you know what I mean, making sure they was all right. I was like, God damn, I've been running from what I asked for the last 8 months. And that was in December of 2017. By February of 2018, we had Ogans open, right? Ogans open, operating. Then COVID hit, right? But we had already invested in the
truck?
not the truck, the Stenton Broad and Stanton.
Stanton,
Which was a
yep.
takeout joint.
Mm-hmm.
So we was gonna operate both of them, but then COVID hit, and then they shut all the restaurants down. But then, like,
Oh yeah, I know. I was working on 52nd Street during the time, so I know.
We couldn't even get a contractor. So me, I start going in there. I start putting up drywall, my motherfuckers. So I'm gonna figure this out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And by the time we got Stanton Avenue done, they was like, you know what? They was like, takeout only. I was like, damn, look at God. I was like, damn, that's what's up, right? So just the opportunities, man, like the way it was playing out, like you never know how that journey gonna play out, man. So with just me just working on myself, getting healthy, and just taking some time for myself, like so many of I just started to dream again, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like all of these opportunities just started presenting themselves, and I just started tackling them whether I was ready for it or not, you know what I'm saying? So
2 things I want to say. 1, I tell everybody, if your food business survived COVID, you got some good shit.
Right.
Because niggas was getting shut down.
Right.
And 2,
Oh yeah, we was one of the only businesses on 52nd Street. I was working at Justin's. We was one of the only businesses on 52nd Street.
And 2,
Trust me.
can you tell people where they can find y'all at?
We at 218 West Shelton Avenue, 19144. So in the Germantown section, right off of Shelton and Wayne Avenue. So right off of Shelton and Wayne.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, appreciate you for letting
And I'm gonna tell y'all when y'all walk inside, that shit is nice and it's gonna be jumping. Cause I'm not even gonna lie. We had to sit in there for a quick little 20 minutes just to get a little drink real quick. Look, when we came down here.
Definitely some potential in there.
And Uptown, like, Dub is like the bougie side, or like shit, like this the players. Like, you know what I mean? You a player, you wanna slide uptown, you ain't with the bullshit. The
players gonna play.
There's
players gonna play.
Bougie bitches, but they gonna rep with you. You know what I mean? They gonna rep with you.
Real
you
shit.
gonna wear your chain and all that. Like,
look, you see, I came in on my Coolio with no problem in that. Bitch. I came in. Look. Usually when I be going to certain spots, I don't be wanting to get fresh like this. But I said, I walk.
We going uptown.
Yeah, look, I said, I'm like, and then I walked in there. I said, oh yeah, I'm glad I came right for this. You feel me?
Good.
But you already know, man. Shout out to King's Cafe. Shout out my guy OG Rico. Everybody who tuned in and will be tuning into this on YouTube when we drop it, bro. Honestly, like I said, we will.
Shout out King's Cafe for having us. Shout out Big Bro.
I'm not gonna lie. We gonna come back up here and get some food.
Y'all definitely gotta come back and try the food, man.
Yeah, he's the foodie.
Yeah, we open at 11 a.m. So
11.
Just on Mondays we open at 4, but the rest of the week we open at 11 a.m.
That's perfect for you.
Yeah.
See, he's the foodie. He need to know.
And you know what?
I do the food reviews. Try to start doing
I was just about to
reviews.
say, me and T was starting a food review.
I need parts of that, T.
We gonna do this. We gonna pull up on bro.
Yeah, let's do that.
And we gonna that can be one of our first food reviews.
Yeah, let's do
know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah.
King's Cafe food review.
Yeah, I'm
Put
with that.
that in the comments if y'all want to see that. Shit,
Yeah.
we gonna run it up right now.